Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode from the Yeet Federation. This is your host, Mr. Thunder, and I am bringing you a battle replay from Rome Total War 2 on the settlement of Burdigala. Surprise, surprise. We've got Tylis and Suebi on defense, with myself as Suebi and Gadriel as Tylis, I believe, or maybe vice versa. We'll find out on the kills and deaths at the end. And then we've got Rome and Boii attacking. On the attacking side, we have got 3 units of the Syrians, we've got an artillery piece, we've got the Legatus General, and 1, 2, 3 units of Praetorian Guard, 3, 4, 10 units of the Armoured Legionaries. We've also got Axe Warriors times, how many we got here? 1 Axe Warrior, potentially. 2. 3 Oathsworn, a mobile ballista. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units of the Sword Followers. Oof, that's a chunky build on attack. We've got 4 units of the Cambry Bowwomen. We've got 6 units of the Swordmasters. That's 6 there. Yeah. Oh. No, it is the 7. 7 units of Swordmasters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units of the Bloodsworn with Suebi, and we've got 15 units of Tribal Warriors. Oh, that sounds beefy. Looks like 3 units of the Thracian Peltasts and a Slinger and 1 unit of the Oathsworn. Looks like we've managed to neutralize the Roman artillery, and the Boii artillery is still going. Oh, it's a bit of a lag spike there, I apologize. Boii focusing on making the breach, but now his is uncovered, so let's see if we can actually shoot the pieces that we need to. Good shot on the crew, but the pieces are still alive. We've got Rome just full sending on the far side. Breach being made, 73%. Just a couple of blows into there, because why not? I don't know who's who, I can't remember. It feels like it was ages ago. Not too long of a replay today, only 17 minutes. I think it was 17 and a half, depending on how long I've been yammering away for so far. Attack as soon as they land so that we have maximum advantage, because when they're formed up, they're more dangerous. Can we do a little insert here and see this guy? Oof. Oof. Armor v armor. Slam that slam. Oof, that's gonna be a big one. So yeah, it looks like Rome is just full sending, which is fair enough. Suebi would be better to tie up Rome, but it is what it is. Yeah, the entire front's engaged. We've got a breach here. We've got the ballista moving forward potentially. Axe Warriors coming in, along with some sword followers. These should be active and push forward, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Got the slingers up on the hill. If they can fire from there, that will be splendid. But I don't know if they will. Archers from Rome are just front dumping, which is fine. Good use of the gap there, but that unit is now being surrounded and swallowed by that tribal. This one is losing though, so there's going to be a gap on the far side very shortly. That entire front line is being engaged. That is gonna be a chunky bit of business there. Sword Follower is engaged in the front with the Bloodsworn cycle, and it looks like they're just going to start piling in. Now we're seeing 3 units of the Celtic Bowmen, and it looks like our artillery piece is moving up a little bit. Yeah, this looks... oh, and an Aroma is pushing in. Good volley in the side there. 18 kills on the volley. That is... oh, tasty. Dangerous. Good charge here by Bloodsworn, and a nice little cycle out there. They'll do well against these legionaries, just because they're designed to take on infantry and armour. Trevor's getting pretty handled by these armoreds in the front. Not the most smart use here, but they're using their armour up. Doesn't look like I'm getting, like whoever Tylis is getting the angle needed. Holding them up, hopefully get a little side charge in here. And the bowmen here getting a nice little side angle on the Bloodsworn. Are these being cycled? They are not. They'll lose because they're being shot and because they're not being cycled. But given what's going on in the front, totally get it. You can only cycle so much. Although I don't know why these archers aren't moving up to counter. Don't know. Good spot there from Rome just to slam them in the side with the archer fire. So that's pretty dangerous. Yeah, they'll just cycle down because they're all grouped up like this as well. It is the best form. I'd rather them be shooting my guys who've got some armor rather than them arching over into those Bloodsworn, but it looks like Boii is now seeing that, so they're going for it. Praetorian Guard coming into the front, so we're going to have to face that. And just moving stuff to the front now. The artillery is starting to come in here. 4 kills so far along with the breach, so not the most amount on there, but it's starting to come in. Where are they aiming? Where are they aiming? Right down mid. Peppering some of those Bloodsworn. Good cycle charges here with Gadriel. Some Javies and archers just trying to fire and take advantage. Firing head on. These ones were much better firing here. You get back shots here. That'd be much better, but I don't mind that. Waste more ammo. They do have Praetorian Guard in combat now, so this entire front line is now... oh, tired. All tired, winded, and that looks like losing on every front. Yeah, so that's going to need some assistance shortly. Pretty balanced over here, but the archers are going to tip that. Got some slingers coming up as well. This is a brutal and heavy attack from Rome in front. Looks like they found the angle here. I don't know if that was a push through or a use of gap. I'm assuming the gap. Unit in the front there of the Bloodsworn now getting tidied up. 120 kills against armoured legionaries. That's pretty good work. It looks like some swordmasters are going in against the Praetorian Guard just to maintain that. And the tribals here are just going to try and block this entire line. More tribals coming to the front. And we have got more archers just dumping in as a front shot, which is not the best. It says these guys are still firing, but I'm not seeing the artillery shells coming in, so I don't know how much ammo they've got left, or if it's just an angling thing. No archers being used yet from Suebi, so there's going to be plenty left for later on. Looks like they're just He's just cycling out the Sword Masters and the Bloodsworns to make the most use out of the charges. And yeah, I think the main aim here on defense is to exhaust Rome. If we exhaust Rome, then it's literally a 2v1, which would be the best thing for us at the moment, to be completely honest. It looks like, even though they're winning on the front, I think because they have got multiple units attacking more single units, it just means that they're tiring out their entire front line, whilst Tylis is just mitigating and absorbing as much as possible. Like that, one unit's broke, so another unit goes in. They're not going to last the longest, but they don't need to. They just need to absorb and hold for as long as possible. Bit of a push here on the side. Sword followers going in, just charging against Bloodsworn, but Bloodsworn are going to counter that quite well.
Get out!
Again, just filling this hole here, making sure they can't just steamroll through. But now it looks like Rome has pulled off and reformed, so I need to re-engage this entire front line, just so they can't start picking off single units, which it looks like they're trying to do, so I'm just trying to get in there. Suebi doing a stellar job in the front here, even though these kills aren't the highest, 95 and 85, 100 with the Sword Masters. This was a big group. This was Praetorians, this was Armoured, this was Heavy Boys. Same here, this guy is now losing, but being cycled there, so making the most out of the units. And then first few Roman units now going to start getting picked off here. Trebles going in. One unit is now going to be engaged in 3. We'll move these 2 units back, let them rest so they're ready to form up again later. Gotta just try and think as smart as you can. If you can hold 3 units of infantry with one of yours, then even though that one will die, you're going to tire out 3 units to make it easier to kill them off with your next units and your next wave. So it's always good to keep things like that in mind. See the gap here, I didn't want him to form up and take advantage of the numbers, so volleyed into the side and just engaging. This front will not hold forever, but now, as you can see, starting to get some gaps, so just going to try and take advantage of that. He's pulled off, so if I'm smart, I should form him in there, but I believe it's just going to take him out. Do they have any artillery ammo left? They do. Okay, that's fine. I was wondering if they'd use too much in the front. Syrian archers are now, if they are out of ammo, that is very poor shots, and it looks like they are. 53 kills and out of ammunition. That is unfortunate there. 23, 37. Are these guys out? Looks like some of them are getting low. I'm seeing more and more daggers in hands. Front line, it says that I'm losing, and I'm saying me that I'm losing, so I think it might be me as Tylis, which I would expect. I would have thought Gad would have been a lot more proactive with his archers. There's a big pocket here, he could move his archers up and neutralize theirs and then start getting all the shots into the back. That would be the normal gradual move. 200 kills there with that sword master, very well done. 46 for the one that's just gone in, another one in back up. Bloodsworn here just holding this. They can cycle for days. He's got three Swordmasters to hold that on top. Rome now, just they're exhausted, and whilst I am as well, I've got enough in reserve here. 1, 2, got 2 full units ready to go in. Just the number play there. Got another unit in mid here ready to help out wherever. It was just cycled out for the General. Praetorian Guard will win that fight, but he's seeing the writing on the wall here. That's risky, but he's already broken, so I suppose that's fine. Rear charge there, but he's opening himself up to a rear charge, so 6.5 a dozen. Meanwhile, this Praetorian Guard is about to get javied and charged in the back. And that should open them up to getting javied from the other side, as long as these guys don't shoot me in the back. Front still being held, still looks on paper like it's fairly balanced, just because although Rome's nearly out, likewise with Tylis, so it's balanced on that point of view, but Suebi still has a lot left, and he still has full archer ammunition, as does Tylis. As does Tylis. Tylis is them as well. Pardon me. Yeah, looks like I'm just going to pull this one off, try and get a side charge. Good use of the gap there. Is going to get a counter charge. Well done, Gad, but that's a good use of the gap. Just going to flow through there. Makes perfect sense. I would do that if I was him. Just sensing that tribal, so if Gad wants to, he can pull out the Swordmaster and reform. Archers are now going to start unloading, so you're going to see a beautiful sight here. Oh, oh, Swordmaster shot in the back. Hate to see it when you're playing them. You'll love to see it playing against them. Swallowing up these guys, and the reserves are moving to the front. This is balance is being swung back in the defender's favour. The archers from Rome, unfortunately, with all those front shots against armour, are not going to get as many kills as they should, whereas right now these Kimbries are doing God's work on here. Just removing that front push from Boii. Love the arc. You'll love to see it. Archers taking on archers. Those Celts are not going to have the range to fight. If they move up to this side, they're just going to get cancelled out by these Kimbries here, which I think is exactly what's going to go on. Yeah. Oh. Rome taken care of on this side. Moving guy up. Take out the Legatus General, which is a bit cheeky, but you put yourself in that position. We'll walk round, hopefully charge into the back of this line. Got the Swordmasters here. We're just starting to break, I think, so having a little bit of support here on the flank is a well-needed maneuver. Only 1 minute left. I think they might leave. I think they might leave. Still got the Oathsworn Gen. Still got reserves here. This is strong position to be in. Good work here with Suebi. He's not in a position to be shot in the flank, and meanwhile he is just neutralizing any range that Boii has, so he has to throw everything in. And Tylis still has full ammo. Just keep that in mind. This guy should be charging in here or down here. Yeah. Yep, charging into the side of these sword followers while he hits from the front. 195 kills from this tribal. Good work there. And that is the end, as they must have left. So I'll have a look at the kills and deaths, and we'll go from there. So yes, myself as Tylis with 1,722 losses for 1,491 kills. Was not having the best game. I was being pretty handedly dealt with by Live Trooper. I have to say he was a very good role play with the infantry front. 173, 167, 196, 145, 107, 104. 106 with the tribals. General didn't see combat, still had full ammo on all of my infantry there. Gadriel, 1,862 losses for 1,786 kills. Wow. Words hard, numbers not meh. His Swordmasters, 214, 136, 151. Good work there. The archers looked like they were just getting started, so they probably were only about half ammo there, if that. And the Bloodsworn, 176, 102, 122, 121. Really strong performance there from Gadriel, but he won't be happy because he didn't break the 2,000. We have Zach with Boii, 1,269 losses for 1,420 kills. We have got a Celtic Bowman with 127 kills. Good work there. 233, 213 with the and 149 with the sword followers there. Good, strong work there. Then Live Trooper 37 with Roma, 2,172 losses for 2,104 kills. Strong performance, best kills in the game. Archers unfortunately would have turned it. They were just front dumping, and yeah, that was unfortunate. But the infantry here, we'll start with the Praetorians, 173, 126, 238. This one and this one did well. This one over the 100, so okay. They should be getting closer to what this guy's got though. The Armored Legionaries, strong army, a bit smaller than usual, but strong army. 169, 125, 136, 158, 173, 128, 151, 135, 103, and 149. Good, solid killing power here. I think if they were up against a different faction, they would have done even better. Just with the armor factor there for Tylis, helped me out a bit. Hope you guys liked it. Sorry it was another little short one there, but drop a like if you liked it. Drop a comment if you feel up to it. Drop a subscribe. We really appreciate it. And we will get back to as much of a regular programming with our uploads as we possibly can. And hope you will take care. Be safe. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace, everyone.